Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you the video version of the podcast that I have uploaded last week. Now, I have been contemplating whether I should upload the video versions because, podcasts are meant to be heard, but let's see if it's worth it. Now, if you want to hear more about me talking about millennials and their struggle in life with comparing their lives with other people and thinking that they're behind or failing in life. If you want to hear my thoughts about that, just keep on watching. I hope you learned something today in this video. I hope you like it. Have a great day. Peace. Anyways, let's do it again. Um, Stop judging yourself. To me, one of the biggest problems of people in their 20s, people my age, is self judgment. People my age, mga mid 20s, we tend to be overly critical about ourselves. And, you know, I totally get it. I understand. Kasi ngayon siguro we live in a society that craves for instant results. So when we bust our asses, for 8 straight hours per day, and we don't get just a little bit of gratification from ourselves or from the people around us, we get frustrated, we get stressed, we get mad, we get sad about it. Kasi when I think it's one of the dark sides or downsides of the social media. When you go to Instagram, you see all these people in their 20s, living luxurious lifestyles, eating delicious food, buying glamorous clothes, and you don't see them working their asses off, but you know for yourself that you're working your ass off for 8 straight hours, whether it's you're from school or from work, and then you're just on your couch, on your bed, nothing excites you, and you don't have anything to show for, and it feels so stressful. Kung meron man ako natutunan about people, it's that number one, everybody, and I mean every single body, everybody has struggles. Some people are just better at hiding it. And number two, people suck at something. Hindi lang nila pinapakita. Hindi lang nila pero they don't have the perfect life that they're trying to portray sa social media. But the fucked up that when you want to show off sa social media, it's not bad. You want to show off, go. Pero for some people in my age, pag nakikita natin yun, subconsciously, we start comparing ourselves to their lives. We start comparing ourselves sa mga celebrities natin, sa mga stories ng mga idol, ng iba nating friends na um, nagpo-post sa kanilang Instagram stories or feed or anything. And then we start judging ourselves. And then we feel down, we feel depressed, we feel anxious. Kasi pag nakikita natin yung sarili nating mga paghihirap, tapos sila, hindi parang nakikita natin hindi sila naghihirap. Parang, what's the point? What's the point of doing all this? Pero what we don't see is their struggles. What we don't see is their hardships. I think this is a battle of um, us being impatient with ourselves. I think people in my age uh, have a slightly lower tendency to be patient. I mean, yung patience bar nila mas maikli. Namin pala, yung mga people in my age, yung mga patience bar nila mas maikli. And uh, that really bothers me kasi you know I mean you've heard this a lot of times. You've seen this quote a lot of times. Life is not a race. It's a marathon. But let's just go a little bit deeper into that thought. Life is not a race. Life is an endless marathon with people running at different paces on different tracks, and you are running on your track, and you're the only one running on that track alone. That track alone. I think people don't realize that shit. They think na marathon, life's a marathon, pero marami pa rin tayong kasabay, and we still keep on looking left and right kung nauuna ba sila, nauhuli ba tayo. Life's not that. Life is an endless marathon. And wala kang ibang kakompetensya kundi sarili mo. And if you begin to succumb dun sa dark vortex ng social media, or that dark side ng social media, you'll eventually end up judging yourself. Pero the thing is, you can stop judging yourself. Kasi, uh, kasi I've seen many people, many successful people, many happy people, genuine people that have genuine happiness. They barely compare themselves to other people. They they rarely judge themselves. They're being critical about themselves, but only to an extent. They don't judge themselves. Ang hirap kasi sa generation ko, or sa mga tao na parehas ng mga millennials, katulad ko na millennials, ang hirap kasi sa atin kapag ah, nakikita natin yung ibang tao sa paligid natin na successful, kuno, or ewan ko kung anong metric, anong basehan yung pagiging successful nyo. Pero pag nakita natin successful yung ibang tao, ang tingin natin, tayo, failure tayo. Kasi yung iba successful, tayo hindi tayo ganun. Yung iba may 1 million, yung iba may magandang kotse, tapos tayo, wala tayong 1 million, wala tayong kotse, therefore, failure tayo. Ganun karamihan yung mga tao na nag-iisip. But the thing is, but the thing is, we're not failures. We're not losing. We're not losers. Di lang natin nakikita. Or, people who judge themselves, they just don't see that they're not failures. They're just early in the process. They're just in the first phase of their growth process. They're just in the early or beginning chapters of their stories. They're just early, right? They can't, you can't judge a book by, not, hindi na lang cover eh. You can't judge a book by reading half of the book. You gotta read the whole book and then judge it. So I'm telling you right now, if you're still alive, I mean, the only chance that you get to judge yourself is when you're dead. And then people can do it for you. The only way that you can say that you have a bad life, that you have a stupid life, that you've lived a bad life, a worse life, you can only judge yourself if you're dead. That's just it. If you're alive, if you're breathing, if you're still here, then that means you have the chance to be the person that you want to be, to go to the place that you wanted to go, to be in the place where you wanted to be. So you cannot judge yourself if you're still in the process. Who would that? Ang problema kasi hindi natin nakikita na we are in the process. We're always every day, every time nahihirapan tayo, that means we're in the process. If we are struggling, if we are in pain, that means we are in a change. And if we are in a change, that means we are in a process. And if we are in a process, therefore, there's still no results. I mean, we could get, maliliit na results, but that's not the end results. That's not the end game. So therefore, we cannot judge ourselves. We cannot judge ourselves. So please, if you're one of those people, and I occasionally do it, but binabalikan ko nga lang yung thought na I'm not a failure. I'm still in the process. So I can't judge myself. So yun. So if there's something that you should get out of this podcast, it's that Stop comparing yourself to other people. Just mind your own business. Their pace is different from your pace. They're running on a different track than where you are running on, than what track you're running at, and you're not losing. You're not a failure. You're just early in the process. You're still in the process, so you have no right to judge yourself. You're still early, man. You're not losing. You're not failing. You're just early. So yeah, I hope that I made myself clear. If you resonated with any of the thoughts that I've just talked about, please let me know. If you connected with anything that I talked about in this podcast episode, please let me know. Code it and then tweet it or post it on Instagram and then tag me on Twitter at Ginoong Alec and on Instagram at AWF Cuenca, and let me know your thoughts. I want to hear more if you agree or you disagree about this concept or my thoughts on this topic. So yeah, again, thank you so much for listening. I don't know. Sana maganda yung kakalabasan ng podcast. This is a freestyle, so let me know if you have any suggestions how I can improve the podcast. I'm very open to suggestions, and yeah, again, thank you so much for listening, for tuning in. I hope you stream the next episode that will come up again next week. If you missed any of my episodes, it's just down there. Go listen to it, go stream it, and I'll be forever grateful about it. So yeah, again, thank you so much. See you guys or talk to you guys next episode. Again, this is small talk, small conversations with huge impact. This is Alec Cuenca. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a great day ahead of you. Have a great week ahead of you. Kung ano man yan. Peace. Goodbye.